Dave's having hey, Mike Bichetti, Dave's having a hard time. Can you get a little closer, buddy? I'm sorry.
You're really far back. You're really far back. Come closer. Closer.
Yeah.
Closer. I can't really see it. There you go.
Yep. Okay. Your full face, though, not just one.
Yeah, but the thing is, right?
Yeah.
I seen a pit bull like 40-something years ago before people they became popular.
Yeah.
Pimple?
My friend had one that was an ex-Marine, right? And this dog was a puppy at the time, right? I never heard of them before. And he told me what they were about. He goes, these dogs can be, you know what I mean?
Why are you all the way in the back of your room? Come closer. I can't see. I don't even know where he is.
Sorry.
You know what? Barely hear you. Can barely see it.
Just get really close to it because you're like way in the back of the room. All I see is come close.
Come close. Yeah, we can't see it.
All the way up. You're way back.
A little bit more.
Like right up on it. Like right up on it.
Come on up. Come on back up.
Right up on it.
There you go. There you go.
Whoa, it looks like Rennie now.
No. For us, it's fine.
The way it's broadcasted out looks different from what you're seeing, Mike. So that way, because people don't have big monitors, so if your face is closer, you're in. No, but listen, you're about to start broadcasting yourself.
Where is he? Where are you? Oh, there you go. Okay, now I see you. Okay.
There you go. Perfect. So, so you'd be into speed dating, huh?
Yeah. No. Can I finish about the dog thing? I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
Please. Floor is yours.
He told me that those dogs used to fight in pits at one time, centuries ago. It's like, and he said their jaw could fucking snap anything's neck, right?
Yeah.
But this dog that I met was like a puppy, like about 8 or 9 months old.
Louder.
Gentle.
Louder.
Super gentle. And I've met other pit bulls, right? That are friends in my face were playing with me, you know what I mean? It's the people that happen to make them vicious.
Yes.
Right. A little louder.
Was that
like
story
my Uncle Ray Dobermans for years. I know a lot about them. Those dogs are awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right? You know what I mean? But some of them are guard dogs, some of them are family dogs, but like any other animal. And you could, what do you call it? A poodle could go after you and be vicious.
And some of them are like, what do you want from me? Right?
Yeah.
Mike, can you turn the sound up a little?
Yeah, just up a little louder when you're talking about pimples. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Thank you. Can we get that emote on the channel, please?
Yeah. Sorry. Fuck.
Do you have your camera on reverse?
I put it back where
and
it was.
It's back so far? Okay, now move up. It's still reverse. It's way back to us. We can't even see you.
Sorry, guys.
You're like
there you go. There it is.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know there was that on the other end like that. I had no idea.
You must have hit the reverse button. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
He moved up.
No,
he moved up.
Speed dating, yeah. Because
louder. Gotta talk.
Speed dating.
Yeah. What about it?
Bob, I was loving it before. When Lenny was born, and you turned into friggin' Gunnery Sausage Hartman from Full Metal Jacket.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mike, would you be interested in us setting up a dating profile for you on a site?
You know what? If you guys have fun, sure.
I can't hear you. What?
Yes. Sir, yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Morse. I will give you 50 jumping jacks at will, sir.
That's good. He said yes, and we didn't even tell him what site we were putting him on.
Oh, no. Not putting me on anything.
Grindr,
no,
by the way.
Oh,
no. Just a normal site.
They sell sandwiches.
Let me tell you, I know it's a catering message board. No, I know a guy that went on plentyoffish.com and he got laid like 4 or 5 times, and his name is Ass Napkin Ed. So if
I know Ed.
Yeah, of course. Who doesn't know Ed? So if Ass Napkin can close the deal, you definitely
Well, Dennis Hoff tried to help me when he was alive.
Yeah,
we did one for Leonard, and in the first day, 7 women contacted.
What happened with him?
Well, 4 of them
not interested.
4 of them killed themselves.
Baby Gorilla said, "Plenty of Mike will put you on."
Oh God! Some of them wouldn't call it, but the thing is, when you have champagne taste too.
I'm sorry.
Does Lenny have champagne and caviar taste?
He has tap water taste.
Yeah, really like you. He's trying to bat out of his league. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? There's no such thing as a league. That's all nonsense.
No, there certainly is.
Yeah.
Rocking out, man. Rocking out. Welcome, everybody, to the Miserable Men Show. Shuli here with you. You may not know this guy by the name of Mike Morse, and young rookie up-and-comer by the name of Bob Levy.
Download
Some
now.
call him the Reverend. Download now. Welcome, one and all. Busy day. Bob, you're all over the place, man.
Oh, yeah. I love it. This is the last one for the night, and then I'm going to relax.
I was getting texts and DMs, people. Joey C texted me, wants me to give him Brennan's number.
Really?
Yeah.
It. Well, how much do you hate Brennan?
I told him to reach out to Calta. I said, Mike Calta, I'll give it to you. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, Joey C texted me. Joey C texted me. He's amazing. He goes, everything says stay away from this human being, yet I can't.
Compelled.
I'm compelled. He goes, you are as yellow as they come.
Wow.
You preach on the show to people to be a man, and you are yellow. You treat paid members like shit and hide like a pussy because you are a pussy. We all know this, except all you misfits. And then
I think he's talking about your skin tone, really.
Yeah.
I think
you are pretty yellow.
That's the jaundice.
So, in other words, he's trying to get a show with him and Jake on the network.
That's what you got out of that?
I mean, I know what they're trying to do, but I don't know where that came from.
Right. And then he writes, all I want is to address this. Be a man. Give me the respect I give you. Address this, and I will go away for good. I deserve that, Shuli, on a human level. I am a man of my word. Do me right, and I will never bother anyone in the chat or you.
And his word is Bob said that.
So what does he want to do? Like he wants to what does he want to say?
I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to have him on to find out. And then the last text was at 4:30 today. Will you give me Kevin Brennan number, please? And that's the last. That's the last.
Say, please.
He did. He's very.
It's 20 grand a month. That's his number.
Yeah, he still hasn't said anything about the numbers I sent him.
Nothing.
Well, again, I didn't watch today's show, but I'm sure we'll have some clips in the morning to go over because from the amount of texts and DMs I got from people, I guess I was the hot topic of conversation again today. So
you're on everyone's lips.
Boom. Listen, man, we're living rent free in a lot of people's heads. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it goes. We have a guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He was on with us once before, back by popular demand. By popular, I mean the three of us. Ladies and gentlemen, comedian extraordinaire, broadcaster extraordinaire, Mr. Joe Conti, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Let him hear it.
Look at him.
Joe, how are you, sir?
Your kitchen's yellow like chili.
How you guys doing? Good?
Yeah. We're good, pal. We're good. Good to see you. Thanks for coming back on with us. We're glad to have you.
Yeah, thank you, man. And I apologize for the text messages. I'm sorry.
Different Joey C. Different Joey C.
You could treat me like a man. What's the matter with you?
Bacon that somebody wrote already. Stop it.
But I love that he goes, "You're yellow. You're a coward." And then the next text, he's like, "Look, I've always respected you." You know?
I don't know. I just want to say my piece. That's it.
Right. That's a little touched up. No. I mean, come on. I don't see that. That's not me.
That's you.
That's not me. So, and away we go. And away we go. John Spittle, 5 gets us up. Nice. Let's do this. Come on. Turn your accepted, gifted subscriptions on in your settings. So when John Spittle comes by and blesses you, you will be blessed officially.
Yes. Is that Abdullah the Butcher? No, it's not DG. That is not Abdullah the Butcher. It's Joe Conti.
Conti and eggs. he's world renowned. Everybody knows Conti and egg. And there's Joe on vacation. We didn't get into the vacation last time, Mike. Right? You were telling me.
Right. Now I've known Joe for many years, and when I heard he's going to Turk and Caicos, I was a little bit surprised. He seems more of a Seaside Heights kind of guy.
Yeah, I'm more of a Sandy Hook kind of guy myself. It's my wife. My wife loves to travel. I'm not a big fan of flying, but I do it anyway. And this Turks and Caicos.
Put you in a cage in the hold.
Yes, exactly. It's I'll pretty much go wherever she wants to go. It doesn't matter to me. Like, we could have gotten a plane and landed in Philly, and it wouldn't have mattered to me. It just. Right. But I have to tell you, Turks and Caicos was phenomenal. It's like one of the top 5 waters and beaches in the world. And
I was going to ask you, what makes it so great? The water's warm, the beaches are clear.
You could just be anywhere in the water. First of all, there's no waves unless a boat goes by. It's as clear as it's like blue water. It looks like a big giant God dropped a bottle of Windex, and then you're just in Windex.
That's beautiful.
And when you're in the water, you're still on a beach. Like, you're just walking on sand in the water.
Oh, that's nice. It's not all rocky and shit, and you're stepping on starfish and all kinds of shit.
Nothing. Like a finger. No, we weren't in Aruba. It wasn't Natalie Holloway's fucking finger. Fucking creep.
Stacy's been there. Terry says Cayman Island is better. We went to St. Lucia, and that was fucking beautiful. That was awesome over there. But Turks and Caicos, were you the most in shape guy there?
I was like a 7 in that fucking place. Let me tell you.
Really?
Actually, there's a lot of French people there. Right. And they have entertainment every night. They have these people. They do shows, and a lot of them, they're all like acrobats. So they all do these swinging from ropes and shit. And I feel so bad for the guy who MCs it, because this guy, every time he says anything, this fucking guy has to say it in English, French, and then Spanish.
Oh my God.
And you know how annoying it is when he says the English part first, and then I understand, and now I got to sit through 2 fucking languages that I don't know. It's fucking annoying. But it was Club Med, and it's the only Club Med in the world with no kids, so there's no children.
That's nice.
Really? Yep. Yeah. And they encourage the people that work there to actually mingle with all of the people that are staying there.
Swing.
And it's a very I don't know, but obviously, I mean, if we swung, me and my wife, whoever the other woman is getting the short end of the stick. Let's just call it the way it is. Swing
from a tire swing.
Is there a nude beach there?
No, there's no nude beach there. But it's phenomenal. I mean, like 3 nights, we actually were in the ocean watching the sunset, like just sitting in the water watching the sunset. It was phenomenal.
Hold on, where was that? Oh, this one. You can see the reflection of Shuli's head for miles in the bottom. Yeah, I got a hat up when I'm on the beach, buddy. I can't let this out in the open. I'm cooked. I have Conti's bacon and eggs on my head. But
I'm tanning and making breakfast.
Well, it sounds awesome. We had an idea here for a couple of vacation destinations we'd like to put up. And Bob, we want to see if you can pronounce these places.
Okay.
These hot spots. Do we have that? Oh, there we go. All right.
Oh. Wow.
You got this,
Kong Rong, Samloim, Cambodia.
Good.
Ventura, Cayman Islands. Arashiyama, Bamboo Forest, Japan.
Wow, that was good.
Dubrovnik, Croatia.
Crochet.
Ahaha, French.
Wait. What was that one?
What?
Wait, go back to that one. What was that?
Which one?
The one with the T.
Ha ha ha. It has a comma. French Polynesia.
Here I thought I was going to ruin it by saying the one with the T. And what was the next one? I'm sorry.
Cappadocia, Turkey.
Yes.
Sasusivilia, Namibia.
Yeah.
Machu Picchu, Peru.
I was shot down over Machu Picchu.
I never heard of it. I would never go to them, but I wanted to go to what he said. It seems like a good
Where'd
deal
he go,
on that
Bob?
shit. I don't know. He told me. Turks and cakes.
Turks and cakes.
Well, that's what they called it when I got there. It was actually Turks and Caicos.
He had one suitcase filled with Entenmann's.
Yeah, I thought that they said the guy Drake was performing there. I thought they said bring Drakes. So I just brought Drakes. I don't know who the fuck Drake is.
Yeah. Now, when you go with your wife, how long you been married?
6
We've
months.
been married 7 years, and we've been together like 13 years.
So when you get to paradise, right? I mean, it's implied that, you know, you're going to have sex more often than not. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to earn those frequent flyer miles if you get my drift. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you know,
to quote Dice, they'll fuck for a trip. You know, Dice quote. But
yeah, but see, I have an interesting marriage because my wife, there's never an issue with like, oh, I can't get laid, because my wife is she's a very sexual person, so she's always down.
You married a nympho, huh?
Well, she likes sex, and
Healthy libido.
She just sees this and immediately gets her engine
Do a
starts
little
revving.
bush.
yeah, I imagine. And she actually wants me to wear a mustache, like no little thing, just a mustache. I'm like,
so
look,
you don't look like an out of shape Amish guy anymore. That's probably a good idea.
It's like, look, I don't look good as it is. Now you want me to wear a fucking mustache by myself?
What, she tells you to you put it on you?
Like
The
a fake
mustache?
mustache?
No, like, wow, magic marker, Bob? No.
She wants him in Groucho Marx classes. You know? That'd be great if she's like, try this hat and this mustache and these glasses and this beard.
Yeah, and put on this Rodney Dangerfield mask. It'll look good, you know?
Shuli, why do you lower your voice whenever you talk sex? I love you,
know.
buddy, but it sounds really pretty. I'm sorry, I didn't know I did that. Sorry if that bothers you, if it makes you feel uncomfortable.
Gets the audience in the mood.
You want a piece of Shuli? Come. Did she ever suggest a wig and eyeliner and glitter? We know a guy whose girl suggested.
Did she ever say we should maybe get all the lights out of the house?
Right. Did she ever go, Joe, are you a fan of darkness? I mean, real darkness.
She's tried to have me do it in different rooms. Like, she's in one room and I'm in another, but nothing reaches that far. So
put on this mustache and this Detroit Tigers hat.
And this Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
She wants you to look like DB Sweeney jumped out of a fucking airplane. Or is it DB Cooper? I don't know which one it is.
DB Sweeney was the ball player.
It was. You're right. All right. Either one, that
good
works.
egg.
The good
egg. How many bed sheets does Shuli use during sex?
With the holes in them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know you're dating a whore when you go to your house and you see 2 holes in the sheet.
Oh, it looks like Swiss cheese.
Looks like a Charlie Brown fucking Halloween costume.
Yeah. No, I'm not Orthodox, so I would never. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I heard that's not true. I heard that's not a true thing, that they hang a sheet up and, you know, different Orthodox or whatever. I heard it's just not a true thing at all.
I like how Joe interprets it as a sheet glory hole, that they just hang it up and
that's what people say. They're like, oh, they hang a sheet up and they put a hole so they don't
just
touch
stick
each
your
other
dick
when they
in,
have
see what
sex.
happens.
Yeah.
Do you want what's behind hole number 1 or what's behind
Boy, do I have a deal for you.
It's let's make a deal.
Stop barking. You're ruining the game show. You have a dog on the other end.
Isn't DB Sweeney the actor from the cut?
Yes.
All right, I'm nibbling on a little K for delight over here tonight.
Oh wow!
So, yeah, I started
nibbling like a bitch because you're afraid of it.
No, I'm halfway through, you big baby. I don't sit here and break it off into handfuls and eat it because my teeth are gonna fall out of my head.
They're not falling out.
They're not. You got good ones.
Yeah.
And you got the bag they came in, so you can take it back in case they do.
I think DB Sweeney was in 8 Men Out.
He was
right.
Yeah.
That was the White Sox. That was
he definitely wasn't a bank robber that jumped out of an airplane. That we've established. Yeah. Shout out to Kafer, by the way. Thank you. We're off and running. Thoughts on Vince's YouTube video today. I mean, I was going to play it tomorrow on BS, but we have a lot tomorrow on BS.
God, I can't believe you're all falling for this bullshit. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like this is this is worse than, behind the scenes in wrestling when they put shit together. You see how this is set up all along.
Yeah. I feel like the longer this goes on, the less interested people are getting.
Yeah.
Just
so Joe knows, this is about Stuttering John. He was supposed to do an interview.
Stuttering John and us have been at odds for a while now, and we decided to offer him a fee to come on and do a show and face the people that he doesn't like, and we agreed on a price, and all we asked is that we pay half before and half after, and he reneged on the deal and backed out. And so now I guess he's going on MLC is what he's saying tomorrow to do an interview with Ken. Now, I don't know this, but are you going to be on? Did Kevin say you can?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're on. Is Carl going to be on?
He said he was putting Carl on.
Okay. What about me? Is he up for having me come in?
He said absolutely not.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I don't know why he hates you. He hates you for some reason. And I'm really starting to think that he does not like you.
Well, I mean, I've never done anything to warrant that. I don't think. I know he was upset that Calta gave out his number, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I was supposed to do in that situation. I know he wanted me to fight in his honor and prevent Calta from doing that. But that ain't fucking happening, pal.
Starting to think.
I'm starting to. Yeah, Bob's he's like a Model T40. He's got to warm up for a little while.
Oh, Burmar, look at it. He's getting jealous again.
What happened? Benedict Levy.
We just went back together, and this is the way he acts.
I think a lot of it is Kevin's just jealous that we're such good friends, and I think he's a little heartbroken. KB was not very nice today. Oh no! Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I did see that there's a clip. I guess John called in.
Yeah.
Kevin's show,
but you can only hear him. Like he couldn't hear us.
I've got it if you want it, Julie.
He was on the phone.
I got it too. What do you think of that?
Well, Bobby Fran sent it to me. Who sent it to you?
Carlos Danger.
He's
right.
Yeah, me and Milton was saying that he's not going to show up. You're being played. Bob needs to stand with you. No Shuli, no Bob. What?
No.
Wake up, Shuli. You're being played. Bob needs to stand with you. No Shuli, no Bob.
I made it clear. I made it clear that Shuli should be there. It's ridiculous to not have him there, and this interview will be unbelievable, but he's not going to listen.
You called me, right?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I was just going to tell you, I don't care if you put me on yet, but,
good.
This is Bob getting right. First, he said that I would never.
Wait a minute. So now he's going on air for free. He's not getting anything for this.
Yeah.
What a genius businessman he is. Okay.
Good.
This is Bob getting right. First, he said that I would never leave podcasting because of my big ego, but yet I left. Now he's saying I'm not going to be there tomorrow. Well, he's such a dumb fuck. Yes, I am going to be there. The guy hasn't been right once in his life. And what little life he's got left, the way he smokes, his lungs are blacker than a fucking T-shirt.
Whoa, that's a roast.
That's the heat. That's the heat he's coming with tomorrow. That's it.
And I didn't even say anything. I have a comeback in my mind right away that I didn't even say. I'm just waiting. Oh God.
I mean, you're toying with him at this point. You know, this is a game. Yes, Joe.
Thank God Bob wasn't wearing a lung-colored shirt on that day, or that joke wouldn't have worked at all.
Your lungs are blacker than if you were wearing a black shirt today. Let's all close our eyes and imagine him in a black shirt.
He's killer. Holy shit. Oh my God. Is he gonna bring that fucking goal tomorrow?
First of all, Melton, when Stuttering John's talking, don't do sound, don't do any play.
Cut me loose, then. I can't be controlled.
I fucking love Melton. I love him. Kevin turning into dad. Don't do that when I'm on the phone. Don't talk to me when I'm on the phone with somebody.
Daddy's on a call.
Daddy's on a business call. I can't wait. I can't wait to see the rest of the footage tomorrow. That's great. Good. You showed us, John, coming on a show now for free.
So you guys offered him money to come on the show?
We offered him $3,000 for a 3-hour interview. And we always said was, we'll give you $1,500 up front and we'll give you $1,500 during, half
and
hour.
He said that was a lie. That was not what it was, or something like that.
The point is, he didn't make a counter offer. He just pulled the deal. He was more than welcome to make a counter offer and say, how about this and then this, and then we go back and forth. But he decided to walk away from it all because at the end of the day, he didn't want to face us. The guy's just a pathological liar, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. I personally still think he's not going to show up. Be internet problems or something, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll definitely be watching. And Kevin doesn't want me on. I guess I'm just going to have to do my own show and watch along.
Ooh, can I be on your show while we're?
Yeah, let's do a show. I mean, Bob will be on, and Bob's on MLC, but we can go on and watch.
Well, I can be on both, like I've been doing.
Oh, that's good. Just send me the link. Just send me the link. He doesn't have to know.
Oh no, I said I was going to send you the link, and
how do you react to that?
And he's like, "But we can't. We won't let him on." And I'm like, it's just like I'm fucking around. You know what I mean? I'm just going to send him the link, and he's fucking like, "Oh my God!" I'm like, "Calm down."
Kevin is becoming so desperate to spite you. He's turning into Stuttering John. Spite me for what, though? That's what I would love to know.
That's what I said. Why do you hate him so much? Give me, tell me. I don't know.
Somebody send him $10 and write that question out so he'll answer it.
Make sure you give him $5 first up front, though.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. He's taking $2, $1. He's taking everything now.
Yeah. Okay. Eric R is right. Kevin said he will give him the final payment when Stuttering John shows up. Once his internet is working and then he sends it over. But,
So now let me ask you this. If John comes on and after 10 minutes, John storms off.
That's it.
Then that's it. That's the whole interview.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope John's not watching this. We just gave him like an idea.
No, I mean, I just if it gets heated, I can't see him staying.
Yeah, see, Kevin is jealous of Shuli's friendship with Bob. I don't know.
I don't see that. I don't know. I don't know why that.
You don't know why that?
I don't know why that. I don't get it.
All right. Well, we don't
I've always had his back. I always have your back. You know what I mean? These are people I deal with. These are people that are in my daily thing.
Sophie's choice. Gun to your head.
I'd kill both of you at this fucking point. Okay? I'm tired of you fucking two.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't scream about him every day.
No, I know you, but you don't. I don't know where. I guess it's something to do with the number thing. I don't know. But
why is he so mad that we're doing well? Why is he so mad that the numbers are great?
He said he doesn't trust you.
Okay.
Well,
we're not in business together,
well,
so he doesn't need
I don't
to trust me.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't need to trust me. Crow V. Wade says Kevin hates Jews because they're more successful. Crow V. Wade, by the way.
His brother's a Jew?
Yeah, Yeah, it's
Kevin,
hard to call it. It's hard to call what's going on.
Fat Earl Skate.
Skate.
Kevin calls Julie a hack for Stuttering John content. Then Kevin pays John to come on MLC for content. Kevin is very bipolar. Well, listen, whatever works. I've always said there's enough internet for everybody to make some money and have fun. So have fun, Kevin. Enjoy the interview tomorrow. I will be watching or arriving, depending when Bob sends me the link.
Yeah.
The other day there was a presidential debate on Twitch.
But
who? It was Biden and Trump, but it was the first AI presidential debate. This is all AI. The video, the audio. This is fucking nuts. Check this out.
Listen up, you little shit-stained Smack 3000. They keep the UFOs in your mom's gaping asshole, where she can launch them into space with a single queef. And as for you, number one Clint Stevens fan and Zoolcat, why don't you take your flat Earth bullshit and shove it up your ass sideways? The only thing that's flat about this Earth is Trump's flabby ass on a cold day. Painkiller, Finland and Salithi. What are you two skull fucking each other or something? Put down the bong and listen to me. We need to unite as a country if we're going to survive Trump's second coming of dickonomics. And Ms. Robotnik and Renaissance. They all sound like two limp dick beat ducks who couldn't get laid if they paid for it, which I'm sure they do. So let me tell you, folks, dark Brandon time bitches. Time to twist some nipples and shoot some lasers at these motherfucking MAGA asshats. Build back better my ass. I say we burn down their goddamn. Listen up.
I loved that they had to put parody under.
Yes. Well, somebody's like, "Oh my God, why are they talking like this?"
There are these videos out that I've watched a few of them. It is it's Biden, Trump, and Obama, and what they're doing is they're doing one of them is Metallica's best albums, and they do all these lists. And they're fantastic.
That's so funny. That's great.
It's so funny because they're playing with each other, but they're breaking each other's balls. But it's almost like it's so close to what real life would be of them breaking balls. But Biden has always got a hard on for one of the guys. He thinks they're all sexy. Obama's like hardcore Metallica. And Trump is always like bringing up other fucking lead singers. It's really, really funny. If you look it up there. They do a ton. They'll do like best black metal bands. They do all this shit, and they're like 10 or 15 minutes long, and they're fantastic. And they sound exactly like the guys. They're great.
So when are AI Trump and Biden getting a show? Oh, I'd put this on in a second. Listen to this.
And an avid viewer of this tremendous stream. You know what's full metal? Biden's goddamn brain. It's rusted shut like an old fucking safe. And as for you, I've got a bounty on your head for being an absolute cookie-ass bitch hiding behind a keyboard. Why don't you grow some balls and come say that shit to my face, you little chode smoking duck? But then again, maybe I wouldn't want to get too close to someone who enjoys Full Metal Alchemist so much. You probably have one hand down your pants while watching those anime bitches on screen. Goddamn freaks like you should be kept in isolation chambers away from normal people. Affleabite, let me tell you something. Biden couldn't cut down a piece of fucking paper with an axe or a fish if his life depended on it. Guy's got the physical prowess of a dead squirrel and the mental capacity of a lobotomized goldfish. And as for Sleepy Joe's supporters in this chat, well, they're just as pathetic as he is. Drooling soy boy cock gobblers too busy sucking each other off to realize how fucked their country is under their moronic leader. And an avid viewer.
What a fantastic debate.
All right. Now, see, I would vote for either of those.
Right. If that debate, you want to break the ratings world record of all time for fucking people watching debate, do it that way. Daniel Poon, Kevin Brennan doesn't seem to like show. Oh my God.
Joe, did you see me in my historic videos?
Oh, you know what?
Which one?
You bring up a great point because
not that one.
Do we have those or do I have them, boys?
You have those, I believe.
Do we know? Are they in BS? Are they?
I don't know. I never saw them.
God damn
I
it.
think they might have been.
What other videos?
Well,
are they you pronouncing Kirks and Caicos right or no?
Our friend Hack Ride who does an amazing job on the Blind Mike project, I believe it's called. He made these he made these great moments in history with AI Bob, and it's amazing. I don't know how he did it, but this fucking guy did it. And here, hold on, I should have it in the downloads. He just, I don't want to ruin it for you, but it's Bob roasting historic moments. Let's go with. Hold on, I'll get it, boys. Give me a second.
Well, you stole that right out from the Howard show today. Really low, Shuli. Really low, dude.
What did I steal from Howard show today?
I guess maybe Howard played the Biden Trump thing.
Oh, he did? I don't know. I don't listen anymore. I don't have a subscription, and certainly ain't paying for it. So, you know, it is what it is.
Oh, did someone get their pretty birthday balloon popped? Well, that's too fucking bad, you Germans, to gods. If you would have learned your lesson in New Jersey that day, that you don't fuck with Americans, especially New Jerseyans, is that the phrase? Or are we New Jerseyites? I can't keep track anymore. Where am I? Anyway, fuck these crowds. Women talk. It's like something out of Star Trek. All mumbles and grunting. How do you get a boner in that country? Truthfully.
Shout out to Hack.
He's good.
That's fantastic.
Where's my favorite one? Hold on, I gotta get. Oh, stop. I got it.
The intro makes it. Even if it sucked, the intro is so great.
The intro is so catchy.
I consider myself.
Shut the fuck up. I came for a goddamn baseball game, not the crying game. You pussy. You're not lucky. Lucky is someone who won't be dead in 2 months. Like, I'm lucky because I will live forever. Not like you who will be worm food, you dumb dead motherfucker. And that makes me better than you.
Oh my God, that is fantastic.
Shout out
really
to Hack
good.
Ride and the Blind Mike Project. You got to play the MLC orgy again. Oh, I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. I got
What is it?
He made a AI of a big orgy that Kevin was in. You remember?
With Melton and Bob.
Yeah.
I made it.
Yeah. Hold on. Where is it? Is it this one?
Hey, Bob, it's Ray.
No, that's Ray DeVita.
No, I wish that was AI.
I think it's this one.
All right, motherfuckers, it's orgy time.
Fabulous. Let me get these teeth out so I can suck on some mean pie.
Finally! I've been asked douching for a while now. Come on, big boys, give it to me. Oh, Carl, can I dip my micro penis in your ass dimple?
Who brought the lube? No one brought any lube. We can't all fuck like rabbits without the lube.
It's like an inflatable bed with no pump. Listen, I will just start spitting on everyone.
Bob is a genius. Oh, yeah, Kevin, who knew you had that in you?
We are all piazzas.
I mean, Hacker is just going nuts, with the AI.
Now, who's making this?
A gentleman by the name of Hack Ride. He's a producer who works with this guy Blind Mike on his show, the Blind Mike Project, and he's amazing. I mean, he's
fantastic.
Yeah,
he's doing that video. He's doing audio. He's I got just Bob rambling for 1:56 here.
Yeah, can you have him make me a new hour so I can record a new hour? That'd be great.
This is one-on-one with Bob Levy.
He's got a whole fucking
Bob Levy. Imagine opening your car door one day and being greeted by the stench of rotting groceries, including raw chicken and vegetables that were left in the back seat overnight in sweltering weather. That happens in the opening pages of the novel by our guest, John.
See, this is great. We can send this out to potential guests for one-on-one with Robert, and it sounds like you're doing a real show. Fucking brilliant.
It's great. He enunciates perfectly too. It's awesome.
Oh, his Ray DeVito thing is amazing.
Oh, and the one with MLK, not MLC, MLK one.
Hey, Shuli, I am so fucking sorry to bother you again. Listen, I have another problem. Me and Ari were trying that thing. You know that thing where you put your mouth over the person in front of you's anus and someone does the same to you. Ari, what is that called? That's right. Human centipede. That's it. Anyway, Shuli, I was in the middle of the human centipede and the guy behind me eating my shit. I think he choked to death. I've been eating very heavy foods lately, and he was a small Asian man. So anyway, he's dead. Listen, does Rustic Cuts have a guy for this? The thing is, he is surgically attached to my asshole. So we're going to need like a welder or something. Okay, Shuli, get back.
These are pretty close to the calls he does later.
A welder or something. That is fantastic.
I love the pause after. Does Rustic Cuts have a guy for this?
Spittle.
Oh my God. Oh, look, Bob's last smoke. Oh my God, I'm gonna pee. Yeah. Look at that cutie puppy. Oh. What was that? Oh.
What does that say, Bob?
Yeah.
That's not a word.
Looks like an animal walked on the keyboard.
I don't know what that is.
Cthulhu.
What the hell is that? It's not a word.
It's a song by Metallica, Call of the Cthulhu, right?
It's yeah.
Isn't that what Kevin calls me on his show? The Cthulhu?
We found out today that you can't write Jew in the chat.
Really? It's
Yeah,
not.
it's not even.
Allow it?
Not even. No, it just doesn't come up. Like people have to write it a different way, so it comes up now. So now you're a JOO.
JOO. All right, very good. MLC is the only show where you learn that fun fact that you can't write Jew in the chat. Did you guys know Stuttering John did a full pod with KB and Chad a while ago? It's god awful. It's on Misery Loves Clips. Yeah, I know. I saw the potato. Cardiff was watching it last night, I think, and snipe streaming, as he said. When can we get Bob's take on the Lusitania? Bob? I think whenever Hack Ride gets to it, I think.
Yeah, do the MLK one. That was pretty good.
Okay.
It worked out well after that.
Bling, 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 bling. Sheboygan.
You have a dream. You have a fucking dream. Let me tell you something. I had a dream where I am backstroking under the warm New Jersey sun. And guess what? It ain't happening. Dreams are devices the devil uses to raise expectations, only to be then, with no warning, dropped directly on your toes. I just wanted a goddamn pull, you shady contractor motherfucker. Sorry, Martin. History is not with us on this one. The Dreamers, Bob Levy and Martin Luther King, ahead of our time.
Amen.
Oh man, stop it!
Ooh, boom!
Wow. Chat's
okay, now look at now read that and tell me where the jokes are.
Bob, your shirt is darker than your lungs today. Where in his case, John said your lungs are darker than your shirt.
Yeah, he flipped this one.
Either way does not translate to funny. That I can tell you.
Or hurtful.
or hurtful. Yeah, yeah. Like, what did you think? You were just gonna jump out of your chair and storm off crying?
You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch!
My lungs are off limit.
Yeah, we said no talk of that in private.
Bob ran out to go get a PET scan. That's what he did.
Yeah. Well, again, I'm curious tomorrow to go through the clips and see what exactly, because it sounded like he really he had an issue today, huh? It sounded like today was a bad one.
Well, yeah. I mean, he doesn't want you on. He heard that I was going to send you the link on the BS show. And like, how am I going to send you? You know what I mean? What do I know about links?
Wow.
You can't even get the ones we send you.
I know to click them and get in. That's it.
What's next? What's next? He's going to challenge me to meet him at the bike racks after school.
He said that he would take you on in a match.
Get out of here!
I swear to God.
Get out of here!
I swear. Am I lying? He brought up that he would go in the ring with you or something like that.
That's where we're at, Kevin. You want to fight me, dude? You want to fight me? What's his record? 0-4? Like, he's how many comics have beat his ass? Gary Goldman scratched him on his neck. Bobby Kelly. Who else? Jimmy Martinez.
Bob, maybe somebody could wear a Danny Bonaducci mask while they're fighting.
Kevin, I mean,
he's looking for his first victory. That's what.
Yeah, I don't. Well, it ain't gonna happen here. I can tell you that. Come on, Kevin, you're better than this.
Well, DG is disagreeing.
What? He said he wants to beat up Bob, Carl, and Kumi, and not Shuli. Bob is projecting.
No,
really?
Kevin wants to beat him up.
Kevin wants to beat me up. He wants
to fight you in the ring.
Wow,
that's what I heard today. Am I right about that? By the way, Shuli with John. Yeah, that's what he said.
I heard you talking. What did you say? You said bye, 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 bye.
You're a tiny J-O-O. You can't put it in the super chat. Everybody had it a different way. Yeah, I am correct, you see.
What if he offers you $1,500 and if you last the 3 rounds and then you get the other $1,500?
$1,500 in the first round, another $1,500.
But what if Shuli comes during the first round?
Yeah,
then everybody wins.
Bob, who do you think would win a boxing match with Shuli?
I would say that would probably be a draw.
You really think so?
No, I have no idea. I never thought of it until just now.
I cannot see Shuli losing that.
There's no fucking way, dude.
No,
there's no way.
It's got to happen.
This guy,
he's frail looking.
The only coordination he has is to pedal on a bicycle. Yeah. Other than that,
but the boxing will take place in the middle of the ring.
What do we do?
Kevin might have that psycho, that psycho strength.
Yeah, no, I think he's got a psycho voice, but I don't think he has psycho strength.
He might take off his shirt and look like Robert Kennedy Jr.,
Yeah.
But more likely he looks like John Kennedy.
Yeah.
Or RFK's father.
Yeah.
The show was very Shuli centric today. There was talking of Shuli eating his ass and fighting.
Yeah. I said that would sell.
Wait a minute. So maybe he's just into me.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just.
I think Shuli would be fighting him before the ass eating.
Yeah.
Loser must eat the other's ass.
Well, we do the Ray DeVito human centipede. Loser.
You better get more than $3,000 then. I'll tell you that.
So he wants me to eat his ass, and then he wants to fight me. Wow. This guy needs a hug, is what he needs. He needs a hug and somebody
maybe
to say,
after the fight.
Okay, Brendan is 6'2", Shuli is 5'4".
I'm 5'6", by the way. Thank you. Maybe 5'7".
Wait, you're 5'6" what?
Thank you.
You said by the way, you said by the way, you said by the way again. Douche. You said by the way, you said by the way, you said by the way again.
5'6", maybe 5'7". I don't know. Depends what day you catch me on. But I mean 6'2", so what? So what? He's a twig. He's got no coordination. He's got no athletic ability. He couldn't scroll on a mouse properly. All right. I know that's not fighting. But if the wheel on a mouse that has your number, a lot of things are going to have your number in life.
And he hates Joe because he doesn't have Easy Pass.
He doesn't like Conti because he doesn't have Easy Pass.
He goes because Joe pulls up to the person to give the money, and that's like a 10-minute conversation because he's such a nice guy.
I'm a jerk off because I'm a nice guy.
Do you really not have? Do you not have Easy Pass?
I do have it now.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Good Lord.
Wow. Good job. 2023. Way to get there, man.
I tied an onion to my belt. It was the style at the time.
Wait, what is it? I watched a documentary where Kevin's co-host was going to whip his ass and Brennan didn't even stand up. He definitely, I remember that video. That was Jimmy Martinez, and Kevin held on to his wrists and stayed in his chair, and he just, see, look,
don't worry, Ted. You can write it here all you want.
So I mean, that's Look, and Kevin still takes pictures of his screen with his phone. I don't think he's much of a threat.
But he says that the logo here is all it's about the Holocaust. So
of course he would think of that. Of course he would think of that. What a shock! What a shock! Julie, 6 million. I bought Haha History. Thank you, Blinky. Thank you.
Let it go. Why can't he let it go?
I don't think I've ever brought it up. That's all Kevin brings up is the Holocaust.
Watch your tongue, Bob. I got my eye on you, Joe Burrow. Don't say anything.
Very easy to talk smack when you know you never have the balls to actually square up. I love you both, but just saying, first of all, I mean, I'm 48 years old.
How about this? You go in the ring, you don't fight.
Right.
Whoever can make the other one come first wins.
We go in nude on fucking boner pills, right? It's a Blue Chew sponsored fight. Okay. And we have to make those faces at each other while we jerk each other off. You know what I mean? It's just an angry jerk session. First one. I like Bob's idea. Bob, tomorrow, let him know that is my challenge that I made. That we take Blue Chew, we oil up. Okay. We go naked to the center. Once we're both erect, we meet in the center of the ring.
Nose to nose.
Nose to nose. I grab his
Okay, guys, put your hand on each other's dick right now.
I want a clean fight.
There'll be none of this. None of that. None of this.
I don't want to see none
of this
below the balls.
Remember, guys, cup them. Don't hit them. Understood? Yeah, we both are oiled up, erect. And each of us grab the other one's junk, and then we jerk off till there's a winner with cum on the other one's leg. All right,
and you have to play "It's Raining Men" as it's going.
I'm just gonna read to him out of the Schindler's List novel, and he's gonna comment in 2 seconds.
How about you turn over a card. Whoever gets the higher card, you get 1 stroke.
I like it. So it's part porn, part card sharks. I like it. Lower.
Such a Vegas in the
a little Vegas. We make a little Vegas in there. Kevin likes
if Shirley comes, I throw the towel in.
like Rocky IV. I'm just laying on the side of the mat with cum on me.
He's just napping. He just came.
No. Bob's in slow motion. Vince the lawyer was showing text message and it showed Stut Joe's number.
Oh God, that's fucking beautiful.
Of course, that's John's buddy.
That's funny.
This is
what do you predict? It would be like Rocky III with Mr. T. What do you predict for the fight? Cock.
Yeah. I mean, Kevin's out of his mind. He wants to fight me now. What is his problem? Now I can't wait to watch these clips tomorrow. This is gonna be great.
Yeah. Look, I'm shocked at some of the stuff that comes out. So I'm like, I just go, you want to take him in the ring now?
Cut me, Bob. Cut me. Do you ever ask him like, what's your beef with him?
do, because you're sneaky, you're two-faced, and it's like, no, he's not. I've known him, but it's like,
Well, he might
And
really
he's notorious. He's notorious for loaning money too.
Right, like every example he's giving, it's like he's the editor of Al Jazeera News over here.
He's the best, man.
Oh, Balmart, you're right. I gotta watch out. Brennan does have great calves. That is true. Is this
But
MMA
if you do
rules?
this, you get two bicycles, right? And then they're powered by as fast as you can go with a hand that is on each other's dick. So the faster you go, the quicker the hands will go to jerk you off.
Right. I'll be like, come, you fucking pussy, come. I'll be like yelling at him.
Pour the water on your head.
I'll let you come right in my face. You won't even do it, pussy. Can't do it. I'll challenge you. Come off, dude. You want to be a man? There's no more manlier challenge than that.
KB has a problem with tiny
with what?
With tiny hats.
With tiny hats. Yeah. KB has a problem with tiny hats. Thank you. Auschwitz. Of course he would make that connection.
It could be like that little boxing game where you got the Rock'em Sock'em robots. Yeah, it'd be Rock'em Suck'em robots. That would be the only
Jerk'em work'em robots.
You punch him and then suck his dick when he's backing up.
First one to come in the other guy's mouth, his head pops up like a robot. Kevin hates you for being a hack for Stud Joe content. He brings this up all the time for months. He hates me for being a hack. Okay. He hates me that much to fight me? Just let me be a hack in peace and quiet in Hacksville over here. What does he fucking care? He needs a hobby. He needs something. He needs to occupy his mind. Some free time. He's watching too much of our network is really what it is.
It's a big fan.
Hi, Kevin. Hi, Kevin's boxing.
Oh, hey, Kev.
Hey,
Hey.
Kev.
Oh, Conti. Remember him, Kev? He's got Easy Pass now.
I got Easy Pass now, Kevin.
Yeah. So he's devoting his life to this network. And I mean, Kevin, if you want to work here, we'll find a day.
But he single-handedly made those YouTube subscribers huge.
Who?
Kevin, by yelling about it. People just buy him now, like tons of them every day.
Memberships?
For us, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you weren't describing that very coherently.
No, that was
What did I say?
That was a riddle. I don't know what you said. The fact that
He's doing good.
pieced it together is amazing.
His
John
promotion is very good.
Yeah, I heard from a reputable source. KB recently read Mein Kampf, and now he doesn't like you. Okay, well, it's all starting to add up now, isn't it?
Struggle is real.
I guess he's comfortable reading that book, isn't he?
Kevin's biggest problem is that Bob won't pick him over Shuley. But
No, I
who's
don't think it has
who's
anything to
putting
do.
Bob in that position?
Nobody.
Blood and soil.
So don't make Kevin mad and give memberships. No, please stop. Kevin definitely has a membership on a burner account. He knows the channel too well. Of course, Fat Earl Skakel. Of course. I mean, people gift memberships all the time. I'm sure he got one a number of times.
Yeah.
MLC and the Shuley Network are both great. There you
Well,
go.
that's the truth.
There you
And
go.
Stacy's right. Bob is torn between two lovers. It's really fun. I always said it. I said this months ago. Say 8 months ago. It's not easy being the pretty girl. And,
You should be the referee then, Bob. That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
One of us is getting screwed. All of a sudden, Bob's going to be tying his shoe during a portion of the match. His back to us.
I didn't see no powder in Shuley's eye.
Yeah, this is a good point. You really think KB can manage two accounts at once? You're 100% right, Eric. 100%. Craziest thing was John being in MLC chat today. He was in the chat too? Oh,
I don't
boy.
know.
Wow.
Woo! Can't wait. Can't wait for tomorrow. Shuley is the hood spouse while KB is the project. Bob thinks he can change. I'm his side piece. I'm Bob's side piece. I'm paying $14.99 to Amazon a month. Haven't used it in 3 years.
Exactly.
All right.
You might as well
Thank
spend
you.
it here.
That's exactly what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Super chatted $10. Who did? You did? Who did?
Oh,
You did?
My girl's got no money. She's got nothing, James.
Well, listen. I mean, what can I tell you? I'm sorry I've upset you so much, Kevin. I'm curious to see.
I think you should call him tonight and say, look, let me come on tomorrow. Let's straighten this all out. It'll be great radio with John there because it will be. Like,
He never
how can you
replies to my
not be there?
text. I
What?
text him. He never replies to my text. I text him the picture of the numbers, which was a cock pic of Earl Skakel with his cock hanging, and then we drew 3 zeros after it, so it's 1,000. He didn't respond to that. And then I just said to him today at some point, because somebody said Kevin's refusing to give you the link. So I just texted him, I'll get the link. I'll be there. Love you. Miss you. That's what I wrote. And he didn't write me back.
All right, hit him up now and just say, look, let's talk after the show. And let it would be great radio. It would be bigger for Kevin if you're on there. It would be huge.
Oh,
it would be.
No, you're right.
It
no,
would
you're
be
right.
for him.
You're right. But now I changed my mind. Now I'm not going to help him. What do you think of that?
Ooh.
No help for you, Kevin. You're on this by yourself.
On the island.
Nah, I'll give him a call. But
yeah,
it sounds
call
like
him. That's how you fix things. You know, I sent him a message. I go, Joe's going to call you. He's got Easy Pass now. So we can do
everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Don't worry.
I like Kevin. A couple times
Yeah.
that I hung out with him. He it's funny, you could have a 3-hour conversation with him about all these other things, and he never once asked me anything about me. It was hilarious. Nothing. I don't even think he knew I was married, and we drove like 2 times, like 3 hours both ways. But he was very interesting. I liked him.
I would love to hear Shuli begging Kevin to get on ML. Yeah, well, I mean, get an AI to do it because you ain't gonna hear it from me. I ain't begging.
So
God,
Conti,
this isn't
so
radio.
Conti,
Whatever
Shuli,
the fuck it is, okay?
Shuli and Brennan are drowning. Which one do you save?
You know, at this
what
point,
are they drowning in?
They're
Bulges.
like
Sorrows?
Yeah.
I would try to get both of them.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Gorilla arms. I grab them both at the same time.
Well,
and smash them together and throw them back
Bob,
in the water.
you taught him well with the fence sitting. I got to tell you.
Exactly. I make sure when I smash them together, their dicks touch and they come, and then we can end this whole fucking thing.
KB's hilarious. I've watched and listened to Bob and Shuli for years. Mike Morse, I don't know. Well, listen, I'll ask. It sounds like he's made up his mind, and it also sounds like he doesn't.
I think you have to talk off air. You have to talk off air, otherwise.
But it sounds like to me he wants to make this as friendly for John as possible, and having me in there is not going.
Listen, like I told him, I said, if John, one thing that was over the line, it's on, and when it's on, you're gonna you better have an edit button. You better have an edit button.
Oh
you know?
yeah. Oh,
and that's
yeah.
a fact. And I told him that on the air today, so I let him know what's going to happen.
You just let John do the talking, and he will step on a fucking landmine at some point, and then it's on, and then it's on. Kevin is not prepared. I mean, how would he prepare? He doesn't know any of the story. He doesn't know any. He just. Let's be honest. He's doing this so John will talk shit about me. That's how much he's wrapped up with me. So,
he's doing this to spite you.
Well, yeah, same shit, you know. But what he may not know is I didn't think this was going to happen. And I really didn't want to do this to begin with. And I told
I said on the air today, I said, Shuli called me before the phone call with everyone. He goes, it's not going to happen. I don't know why we're wasting our time.
Yeah. So am I sitting here livid because he's going on MLC? Absolutely not. Let him go on MLC. Let him become the third Mike. Go. Knock yourself out, Bubba. Stuttering John super chatted KB $10 today. Kevin thought Mein Kampf was haha history. Benedict Levy's at it again, Beaumont.
Shut up. That's why you never get me around.
Love you, Beaumont. I sent KB the link to video of Shuli Karen running to the manager to ask Stuttering John removed from the facility. I mean, it was more of a walk, but I'm glad you sent him the link. Good job, Disco Bob. Hey, you guys know me? I'm Disco Bob in the chat. You guys know? You ever seen my chats before? You remember me? Disco Bob? You guys ever seen I donated $10 once. I sent the thing about KB with the video. Anyways, I'm Disco Bob. I'm here.
Oh, wait a minute. Was a Trick Taylor 10 days no smoking? Good for you. You know what? I might start tomorrow. I might start stopping tomorrow. How about that?
Bob.
No.
Oh, wait a minute.
Bob.
No.
Bob, start
Julie knows.
Yes.
Julie understands.
Yes. No, listen to me. Start tonight. Smoke
This
your
the
last
last one.
cigarette right now. Put
This
it
the last
away.
one.
Give it to Jeaner. Tell her to hide it. Tell her to throw it out. Whatever you got to do. No cigarettes tomorrow morning. And then MLC, baby. Let's go.
You know exactly how I work. I mean, that is my.
Yeah.
I will be fucking. Kevin will fire me tomorrow.
You had a good run.
No, I just said I'm not going to. Believe me, I'm not. This show has gone 0 days since Bob.
Yeah, stop.
No, but you're going to see what I'm talking about. It's a different me, and it's just on edge me, and I feel like I can knock a plane out of the air.
Really? And he tries. He tries to.
Believe me.
Yeah.
This is
I've actually done it. I've done it from the Empire State Building, hanging on the side.
Add this to the Shirtless Boys Fund. Happy Monday, boys. Tiff, $20. Thank you, Tiff.
Put up comedy hacks. I hate to see Bob and Kevin fight. We're not fighting. We're just, we're saying what what we think. He's got his side. I got my side, and I'm letting him know if he steps over the line, he's going to need he's going to have to get rid of me. And
But
that's
there's
a
no
fact.
chance. There's no chance that Kevin doesn't back you up tomorrow. He's not going to take Stuttering John's side.
Oh, sure he will.
Oh, sure he will.
It's great radio for him. I know what he's doing, and it's called radio. So fuck you. This is a new radio. So
I just had a milestone too. 44 years, no dick in my mouth. Hey, man.
one
Be
load at a
careful.
time, they say at the meetings.
Yeah.
Just be careful. You never know when it could happen. You know what
Here's
I mean?
the sad part. That guy's 45.
Right.
You trade one addiction for another.
Isn't that truth, huh? First time listening to this show, and it's been comedy gold. Thank you, Colin Leach.
That's a good dog. Look at that dog.
Yeah.
Beautiful dog. I can't even get. Call
Look, you
Kevin
won't-
now.
Look, you won't get, right, Bob?
Okay.
Just say, hey, dude, let's do this as a team. Like, this is what it's going to get him bigger numbers. It's going to be more of a classic interview on the playback than doing it this way. And it's a fact.
Aren't you all in the corner?
The fuck you talking about?
We are.
This chat.
Shut the fuck up. He hung up on you. Stop calling me, you filthy JOO.
Should I leave a message?
Sure.
No message?
Leave a message.
I'd say call him off the air because he's not going to pick up now. And just see, and then you just leave him a message. Do it like that. Do it off air, and say, "Hey, give me a call. Let's just do this the right way." And calling me don't sell tickets. No.
Okay. Well, we see. Kevin is watching, so he won't pick up. Well, the offer. I made the attempt. What time is the show tomorrow with John? I believe it's at
4
4
o'clock.
p.m. 4 o'clock.
Yeah, or as close as we can get it.
Right.
All right. So that won't be cutting into his Pickwick time because it'll only be 1 o'clock.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. So he'll be loose as a goose by the time if he comes on tomorrow. He will be loaded. I predict there will be some sort of internet issue tomorrow. I think
That's what I called too.
Yeah.
I kind of.
Or he storms off after 10, 15 minutes. He won't last the whole show. Unless now is Kevin going to be putting up super chats? Are people
Yeah.
gonna be able? Okay.
$10 and up. I said.
$10 and up super chats.
Yeah, we it can't be. It's got to be good ones. So you're gonna have to spend to do it right.
Okay, and they can just for $10 they can say whatever they want, right?
Basically.
Okay, cool. But he's not. Is he splitting the chats with John?
No.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he'll make his money back.
Yeah. Do you know what he's paying, John?
No, he brought that up in the air because I sent him a text yesterday and said, "You're not paying him more than $3,000," and he didn't write back. And he waited till today, and he goes, "I know what you're doing." He said, "Ask him how much it is." You know what I mean? He goes, "What do you think? I'm stupid." It was funny.
I'm looking out for him, believe it or not, because
I know.
if John, gave him a high number, and I'm like, yo, he was going to do it for us for $3,000.
Yeah.
He's fucking ripping you off. That's what I was getting. And the other thing is, I know John's getting less. So if that doesn't sum it up to you, what a pussy he is, he took less money to avoid me.
But Kevin has backers too. I don't know who they are, but it could be from the money laundering people from the Bahamas.
Right. But John gets a wad of cash, and it's got Goofy's picture on it from Disneyland.
No matter what it's going to, if he goes on, it'll be good radio, but it'll be better radio if you're there too, because he has a problem with you. You're the one that started this side, Carl started the other side.
One way or another, I will be there, either on MLC or on the Shuley Network. But I will be there waiting and watching like everybody else. I'm excited. I can't wait. That taste of John hitting you up about your lungs being as black as the shirt you're wearing. Now I know this guy's coming prepared.
It's unbelievable. I don't know how I'm gonna handle it.
Yeah, all bets are off.
Woo.
All right.
Listen, I know it's a great joke, but it's one he'd already written for the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar roast. So,
John sent Brennan match the offer. Yeah, but John's a fucking liar, So I bet you he's getting less. And if he's getting $3,000, that makes him look even worse because he could have had the $3,000, and he would have had the chance to confront the people that he supposedly is going to destroy.
But he said that you guys. He said on he called twice, I think. He said that you guys changed the contract and he had the right to turn it down, and that's what he did.
All we did was say, well, because Vince never talked to us about the payment. So when we asked Vince, what's the deal with the payment? He says 100% up front. And I was the first one to be like, no, because then he's going to fuck us. He's not going to show up and he's going to take the money. And Vince is like, oh, I'll sue him. And I'm like, oh, we're not doing all that. Like, you just tell him $1,500 up front, $1,500 during the show. And that's when, as John, you can come back and go, I'm not okay with this, but can we try this? Can we do this?
Yeah.
You negotiate, but you just pull it off the table. That tells me you didn't want to do it in the first place.
Dr. Chow says fake contracts. You see what I mean? That's what I believe. Yeah. It's just, what is anything, come on.
Real islands, real laundering, fake contracts. Dr. Chow. Thank you.
So can I just ask you, because I'm a little out of the loop here. John has a problem with you, Shuley, but he doesn't have a problem with Bob.
Oh, he does. He does. He has a problem with myself, Bob, and Mike. Gentlemen.
Oh, he knows Mike?
Not really, but he still has a problem with him. He knows him from the Uncle Rico show, and that's enough to upset you and get you to hate him. And then you have Carl from Who Are These Podcasts, who really has been doing this for a long, long time on John. We were, we started up after a while, once Carl had been, dissecting John's life. So the three of us are basically his biggest enemies these days, I would say, right?
Nemesis.
No, first of all, he's his biggest enemy, because he could be working right now instead of acting like a little baby and crying about everything.
Yeah, I said I was gonna, if we were gonna do this interview on Monday tonight, I was gonna offer him a chance to come and do some shows with us and pay him and show him that we don't hate him, that we can make great radio together. But you know, he wasn't down. He wasn't down to even hear that.
Do you think there's like a real like issue that he really has, or do you think there's some sort of shtick that he's doing to just kind of you know, gather up people to fucking listen to him? You know, like I said, I don't know, but you know,
it's part delusion, part jealousy, part bitterness. It's all these factors rolled into what we know as John.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so he's an interesting fellow because there's not too many people that watch him and then walk away going, you know, this guy's an all right guy. You know what I mean? It's pretty universal, but he's been out of the live podcasting game for a while now. And I feel like the pendulum has kind of swung back into his favor because people want him back on the air so badly. Because
they're definitely going to view it. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely, absolutely. But I think he would actually have more people supporting him and paying him to do these shows, which is why this whole thing of doing it on another person's show is baffling to me. Why you wouldn't just get your channel up and running and do it on your channel? You keep 100% of the super chats. You keep 100% of the views and memberships. You know, why? Why wouldn't you go and do it yourself? But, you know, it takes a little bit of work. So
does he have anybody that he works with, that he works well with, that he, you know, when he partners up, you know what I mean? Like
it all ends bad. Every partnership, every relationship, it all ends badly. So Mike, blink twice if you're okay. You haven't spoken in days. Are you being held hostage? By the way, great songs.
All right, put up Fat Earl Skankle.
What the hell did you say? Now you're ripping off Jake. We heard you, dummy. You said, by the way.
Yes, only 2 viewers on Facebook. We have 418 here on YouTube, buddy, where real life continues to happen. Over on YouTube.
Yeah, Kevin says Sanjay's doing MLC for a platform to speak against his haters. And Melton called Kevin and his BS because John can do that on his own YouTube channel. Yeah, there was a lot of talk about it.
Of course. And you would make more than $3,000. I guarantee you. I guarantee.
We were saying that he's not going to show up, and Kevin's like, "Yeah, he's going to show up." But we were just like, "We know him, you know. We know what he does, and you know, he's not going to want. It's not going to last longer than 5 minutes."
If he doesn't show up tomorrow to this thing after calling in, after all this hype, he can never be heard from again. Nobody should ever talk to him ever again. It's over. It's over, and it's already over, but it's over.
It's over. I have a feeling he might pull well, you know, now that I have this teaching job, I can't talk about things
contractually, legally. I can't.
I can't.
Well, it's stupid if he's fucking coming into something that he should not be, as for what he's doing now in this day and age. You know what I mean? But when you're a fucking idiot, you're an idiot.
Don't worry, boys. Though KV may have been a little ornery today, he's sure to conduct a mild-mannered, unbiased interview that will address all your griefs. That show will top the scales tomorrow in anger and yelling, but there will be zero funny. Uncle Rico for life. Well, we don't. We'll see. Bob's there. Oh shit! Tiff coming in with 5. Look out! Close it, Brennan. Close it. You don't want to see that. Get out of here. Hold on. I didn't think of it until I saw Shuli's message, but you guys have to get Kumia and Cardiff and snipe Kevin's show, please. I mean, Kumia's on the air at that time, but
he'll probably be doing it.
But if Cardiff wants to watch with me, he's more than welcome to. If Kevin doesn't want me on, so we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I would say just call me back and let's talk. Whether it's a yes or a no.
First you said call him. I called him. You said no voicemail. Now you want me to text him and tell him call me.
No, I said call.
Now I look like I really do want to eat his ass, and I don't.
Well,
listen, I love you with all my heart, Bob. But there's only so much I'll do for you.
Just a taste.
All right. Let's wrap things up here. We got a busy day tomorrow. Bob, no more cigarettes. I want you. And I have a clip that you have yet to hear of John talking to Vince specifically about you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Wait till you hear this tomorrow.
Okay.
About
you'll
what
be
but John calling you a shit comic. Can you believe this?
Oh, you'll be 12 hours without cigarettes at that point.
Oh my
A
God.
shit comic.
If you don't think we're opening the show with that tomorrow,
Oh,
you're
go
out of
ahead,
your
do
mind.
it. Go do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
You're gonna be one of those pit bulls they train just to kill. I'm gonna have you on a fucking cinder block and a chain tomorrow, just chained up in here.
I mean, in John's defense, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen Bob ever get a laugh on stage. So
facts. We're spitting facts here. Mr.
that's
Conti,
gonna be so fucking
what can we promote for you? What can we plug, my friend?
just like my my social media, Joe Conti Comic, and I do a wonderful podcast called the Honeymooners Podcast. If you are a fan of the old show, you'll love it. It is a really fun show for people that are real monster fans of the show, The Honeymooners. It's a really good time, and we've done 110 episodes. People think, how the fuck could you have done that? Because there was only 39 episodes. Because it's a fun podcast that we're just all over the place. It's just it's not like one of these podcasts where you do about a show and you just go over each episode and talk about it. It's not like that. So thank you. Finally, somebody thinks I'm fucking great.
Thank you.
I think it's your wife. It's your wife from the other room telling you.
And my wife again spelled my last name wrong. So
exactly.
She's hoping you're the guy who made the Rocky theme.
Yes,
Right.
Bill Conti, exactly. That guy's got money.
Does he have a mustache, Bill Conti? Because it's all starting to make sense now.
Talent, a mustache. What you doing me?
Mike, Bobby, go ahead and plug whatever you want there.
Well,
boy.
if you would like to follow me on social media, I'm at Twitter at Mike Morse Says, and on Instagram at Insta Mike Morse. And of course, I am vacationing all over the Shuli Network. Thanks, Boomer.
MLC tomorrow on YouTube, 4:00 with MC, host of shows, Stuttering John. You go see him in a comedy club, he'll be the first one up.
Oh, I forgot.
You know why? Because there isn't a spot that goes on before it.
I forgot to ask you, is Carl going to be on? Did I ask you?
Yeah,
that?
that's what he said.
Okay. All right. Oh, and
Carl, be ready at 4:00.
Carl is pissed. He was talking to us Sunday night, and he was like, John back. He was going to go easy on John. He was going to be nice to John because he wants John to come back. But now, the way he backed out of that fucking deal, Carl's like, fuck him. It's on. So shout out to
the guy
Carl.
that works with Kevin.
No, Carl has a show called Who Are These Podcasts? WATP. And
He's been around forever, right?
Been around forever. Yeah, he's a great guy. Has a great show, and yeah, he's been covering John. Long before
Bob used to open up for Stuttering John and Artie. Okay, first the only one I did open for was Artie, and how did that work out?
Right.
Anybody at any of the shows? Tell me.
Right. I can't wait. I hope the guys cover the show. I wish John would man up, but this will be as close as we can get. Well, you got to be a man to man up.
Mm-hmm.
He's a coward.
That's all. All right. Listen, Shalom Shuli, Twitter, Instagram, subscribe, hit the subscribe, hit your like button on the way out. That'd be awesome. If you want to join, it's $5 if you didn't get gifted a sub. Thank you to those who gifted tonight. We appreciate it. And yeah. Thank you, everybody, for supporting. Joe, thanks for coming on. We'll see you.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, man. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. BS show. Night, everybody.